Hello, I'm Simulator Deck, and welcome back to Simulator Deck JRE Simulator. Today we're heading down south. We are retracing some of our steps from the latter half of last week's episode, where we will be going through Kawasaki and Yokohama. And I've been promised that we'll be able to see some Shinkansen's and also Mt Fuji. So our line length is 104.6 kilometres, 21 stations, and we'll be using the E233 3000 series. Now, I wonder if they're the ones with the double-decker carriages in the middle. Although, of course, that's going to be hard to find out because with this series, all we do is look out the front of the train. So we're on a local service. Atami is our... Oh, looks like, yes, it is going to be one of those ones with the double-decker carriages in the middle. 10 carriages. Actually, let's see. Okay, so this is how you do it. They're both local services. So the first one... Oh, this is cool. I hadn't seen this one before. Let's go to the top one, and let's tell you about that one, which is probably the one that I'll do. Stopping at Shimbashi, Shinagaya, Kawasaki, Yokohama. Wait for the English characters to come back up. So we're stopping at 21 stations in total there. It's a weekday daytime schedule. There are some people standing on board. Now, we depart... The way I understand this, we are train number 1865E. We depart Tokyo at 12:07. And we arrive at 13:57. As is my understanding. Now let's have a look at the other one. We don't go as far. Again, a 10 carriage train number 1525 Echo. I don't think we go as far on this one. Both local services. It's a weekday morning service. And people are standing shoulder to shoulder on board the train. So let's do the one where we can go the furthest. 10 cars departing from Tokyo. Hang on, let's go back. I just want to make sure that on this one that we're also departing from Tokyo. I'm pretty sure we are. Okay, departing Tokyo, again, a local service. We'll go... Oh, that's a shortcut back to there. Okay. Cool, that's the one we want. Let's get into it and let's load up. If I've purchased the right one, and I'm pretty sure I have, we've been promised we can see Mt Fuji. Okay, so here we are again. We have our speed limit back on the screen. So we're on a 45 km/h speed zone, going up to 65. We're just about to depart Tokyo. And here we go. So 45 km/h speed limit. So traditional signalling. Speed limit's about to... Well, there's the 45, so the speed limit's changing. Now, interestingly, to have a look on the display on the right hand side, I believe it's actually showing double-decker carriages as if that they are actual double-decker carriages. The carriages 4 and 5 on the screen on the right hand side are actually way bigger on the display. Oh, there's a shipping customer right on the left hand side as we're leaving Tokyo. We're still 1,500 metres away from the station. Maximum 65 now. So we may be passing by some stations but not stopping, or also not past some of them, which we may be passing by. But there's another one! Woo! 800 metres away is the station. So we're running on narrow gauge tracks. The shipping hazard to our left is on standard gauge. We're just cruising in for our first stop. There's the platform. Okay, I haven't read the instruction manual yet. We'll be doing that on the next episode. But I needed to record the, there's a 10-car mark there. I've noticed that even the 24 centimetres short, I just noticed then that the 10-car mark was actually a different colour because we're on a different line and a different colour train down. Alright, right on, let's go. Oh, there's a 15-car marker there. So that's a long platform. Our next stop's in nearly 5 kilometres time. Speed limit 80, next limit 110. The first time we're going to be able to actually crack 100 in this area. Okay, so that's the type of train we're on. There's the double-decker carriages there. Just about to crack 100. There's a speed limit change coming from 105. So the station name doesn't come up there because we don't go past the platform. 102. So we've cracked 100. Line train that we're just about to overtake. New speed limit coming up of 90. Where that exactly is, I'm not sure. It doesn't give me a count now until where that limit actually changes that I can see. So we're on 90 now, so take a break. Coming up to a 70, so we'll start to slow for that. Now I think we were on that sort of train on the last episode, just based on the colour. So reducing our speed because we're coming in too hot. We're on a 70 zone coming up to a 60, so I have to slow down right for the forward. Celebrate instead of... kilometre now from the next station. I can't believe it's all just coasting along. We'll think about braking shortly. Hi vloggers. Oh, come on. Don't know what's wrong with my braking code. Maybe she's... Oh, I don't think she's telling me to speed up. There's a 15 car mark. I don't see its head. We'll stop until departure time. Due to a long waiting time, skipping ahead to departure time. Now I think next we're stopping at Kawasaki, then Yokohama. ドアが閉まります。ご注意ください。I should have had more brakes on. Okay, next stop is in 11 kilometres, Kawasaki. So on the previous episode, we're heading in the same direction on the second half of the trip from Tokyo down south through Kawasaki and Yokohama, but this time we're on the express track, effectively. Even though they're still calling this a local service. We're getting outpaced by old mate next to us. We're on the speed on the track. Oh, 95 now. Kilometres to our next stop. So I'm glad that I did this bit from Tokyo, just leading up to when we left off last time. So we seem to be alternating between 110 and 95. There's another train depot from the Yamanote line. This could be the point. It's a different sounding horn. was way on the other side. That wasn't a happy beat. Similar to different to any other one we've used so far. So even though in real time, not in episode time, but in real time, I'm recording this in the evening about 8 PM, whereas I recorded this previous episode in the early afternoon. Because the situation's different, because we're not stopping at every station, even though it's the same area we're running through, it seems totally different. Okay, so it seems to be different. If I hold the trigger halfway down, that sounds like this. And if I hold it all the way down, that towards the end of my last episode, there were a lot more stations that we were stopping at. A little bit to our right. So after a while, of course, you get to know, say if you're going to Kawasaki, of course, if you could wait on one of these trains rather than the line that we were on before. Quite a few level crossings in this section. I guess we'll find out when we read the instructions next time. That's a bit deceptive because you can't. You're looking at the sun in the distance there.
次は停車。次は停車。
Looks like they're doing some redevelopment for the station. So there's a 15-car mark. Let's see that. Centimetres over, even though we crawled in the end. Right, so we're skipping ahead to our departure time again. Yeah, so we're just about to leave Kawasaki, next stop Yokohama.
Doorが閉まります。ご注意ください。
10 centimetres over in the edge. Hold on, let's go. Oh, so we're passing the next station. This is what I also read on the next episode. If it comes up past and it's in purple, I just go through at track speed, because we will actually pass by the platform, but we don't stop. And listen out for the male voice that'll actually tell me that in Japanese. But because we actually passed the platform, it will still tell us the name of the station. But if we're here and the platform's all the way on the other side, but we don't actually pass the platform ourselves right next to us, they don't tell us the name of that station. Oh, there's a bus. So it's a higher speed than what we've done so far. Coming up to a 9 board. Roll towards it. Alright, that's the voice telling me not to stop at the next station. So max at 100. Hang on, but the station's over there, so I don't know why that one's listed. The station's over there, we don't actually pass right next to it. That's very interesting. Now our next one's Yokohama in 7 kilometres. Yokohama in 6.5 kilometres. there because I realised that. Looks like I'm going to go downhill slope. Maximum speed 95, so I'm in the 13. I'm surprised that the APT hasn't, or the ATC hasn't kicked in. We're just under 3 kilometres away from Yokohama now. So on an 85 board, coming into a 110. I'm not going to necessarily be worried about the 110. We're just 2 kilometres away from Yokohama. In other words, driver start braking, I think. Platform 6. It's an 8-car mark. There's a 10-car mark. That was for us. Even though we've got a super long platform. Sometimes you get forward, you've got a super long platform, you're in a 10-car train, so, and this is the first time that I've probably been on this track, and so you think, oh yeah, I've got a long way to stop. I wasn't looking at the distance marker. Off we go. Next station, 11, almost 12 kilometres away. Tasuka, next Haifoga. Right on 100 kilometres all talking about the train depot, just more site, just more platforms. Back up to 110. PT. Same but different. Certainly not stopping at as many stations as we did before. The ATC hasn't kicked us down yet, interestingly. I did that all by myself. 3.5 kilometres to go, back up to 100. There's the factory over there. Back from the glare, back into the sunlight. That was the 10-car mark. 22 metres over then. You got such a long platform, long waiting time going to skip ahead. You got such a long platform. And sort of too, if you see the train on the other side and you know that that train's like my train, Alfana's our next stop, which was the final stop on the last episode, which is in just over 5 kilometres time. You see that train over there, you think, oh yeah, that's one of my trains, that's on my line, I can stop up here, I've got plenty of time. Hi ladies! You think you've got plenty of room, you know you've got a long train, but it looks like an even longer platform. In some places, as long as all your carriages are on the platform, it's all good. Now I dare say that we may have been on the tracks on the far side last time. 100 going on to 120. Let's see if we can actually make it up to 120. Oh, it's a freight train. Containers, not super long. 115, 116, 117, 118. I'll cut off here. We're on the level. We're going up, we're not coming down. That's a bit 3 kilometres to get before Alfana. Would it be over here? Not 100% sure. Yeah, good. Yeah, better. Oh, we're coming up to 180. Yeah, everyone's just to get down there rather than itself doing it itself, okay. Oops. So there goes the end of running at 120. Yes, I'm
次は停車。
Just a tad short. Okay, so once we leave here, we're in uncharted territory for us. So we're on the 115 board. Next one is 85. Keep a lookout for Mt Fuji. It's out here somewhere.
ドアが閉まります。ご注意ください。
Here we go. Alright. Next station just under 5 kilometres time. 115 into an 85. Oh, well, we've got another freighter, hopefully. Yes, we have. 185. Max 100 on 120. Farmer Joe's son is doing some burning. Well, it looks like. Coming on to a 90 border somewhere. So we'll start the break for it. We're still 1,500 metres out from the station anyway. So we need to start slowing down soon anyhow. About this 100 kilometre away to the station. There's a 7-Eleven, there's a run of scooter. And now all those streets are just probably a guy up there in a missing cube. I love those cubes, they're so cute. And perfect for the Japanese environment.
次は停車。
Arriving into platform 4. Oh, there's a 10-car mark. Cool.
さい。
Alright, 3,600 metres away is our next stop, so the stations are a fair distance apart. Hasn't been rural enough to see Mt Fuji so far. Brakes are just so good. That halfway going 55.
Air section で Air section で
Oh, well, that was interesting. That was interesting. It said, do not stop in this section, and I believe that's because that's an electrically dead section. Now, I'm not powering, I'm braking, but I'm using regenerative braking, which is putting power back in the overhead wires. So they don't want you braking that section. Then it says, you've gone too far. Stop immediately.
ドアが閉まります。ご注意ください。
And if you don't know that, that would be very strange. It'd be very strange in my experience to have a section that you must not power in while you're at a station. Now I can understand. He really wanted that photo, didn't he? You can understand if it was in the middle, in the area between two stations, and there was a small electric, an air gap or a neutral section. You can understand that, but not at a, not actually while you're stopping at a station. And then what about when you're taking off? Aren't you also powering when you're taking off, and then powering in that section anyway? Maybe the manual will tell me more about that when I read it. I'll read that for you on the next episode. And we'll learn a lot together, because we've still got lots of JREs to explore. We're 2.5 k's away from the next station. Hi people. just before the level crossing in the yellow sign, I think that's the level crossing number. So if you have trouble on a level crossing, say, oh, I've got level crossing 47. So there's no way I think you'd be expected to know the names of all the level crossings. That's level crossing 48. We're a kilometre away, so that's need to start braking. So another train depot to the right. Over there, right? So the station used to be a lot longer while it was this. So interestingly, on the screen, it's just shown it as 11:30-ish in the morning. Right, there's our car marker. Over 5 kilometres, and there's another freighter coming our way. So their freight trains seem very short. Then again, I am used to seeing freight trains that go for up to a kilometre and a half long. So if I'm looking out for the yellow box with the number of that's probably more of a reliable rider than the level crossing is. 110 now. Another freighter. So they might run smaller freight trains, but more often. We're doing the outbound trip from Tokyo, heading down south, past Yokohama to where we are now. outbound now. Inbound, well, obviously it looks different because you're going the other way, but maybe they're going to release inbound as a separate DLC because you can only go, there's 2 trains that you can use that go in this direction. And out of those 2 trains, one of them doesn't go all the way anyway. It would be nice if we were able to get some of the trains information. This was also recorded at night time, or if it was cloudy skies, snow maybe. Oh, that'd be awesome. Some more sightings on the left. There's the 10-car marker. And I am well over. So we're going to skip ahead to the departure time again. Next station 3790 metres away, it's almost 3,800, which is nearly 4 kilometres away, on 110 board. Got some mountains there. That could even be a shipping thousand line going over the top of this. Far away. Oh, there's a freight yard on the right hand side there. Another freight train coming out. supposed to use the 15 car marker, are we? Centimeters too far. Next, so we're on a 95 board. Is our next stop. 95 is our current speed, then on to a 90. I just remembered I forgot to get butter from the supermarket. Sometimes that's how random it can be. Your thoughts as a plane drive you're driving on. So, oh, I should have got butter before when I was at the supermarket. While I am primarily looking straight ahead, you do glance off to the side, like you're coming up and you're seeing this farm on our left-hand side, for instance, and you might see Farmer Joe's farm out there. And he's just living his best life. He's a hard worker. There's another one. Greenhouse. Still 3 kilometres away from the next station. Especially with the arrival of the Hinton hub, the trains from the areas like this, if the train stops there, and not all of them do. So we're 71, if I've read that right, I think we're 71 kilometres from Tokyo. Now you can still be many kilometres out of Tokyo, but still work in Tokyo. And you're probably doing work on the train anyway. So how am I going to know what Mt Fuji looks like if it's on snow? Because that's the stereotype you have of Japan. There's always snow. There's always snow on the top of Mt Fuji. There's the 10 car marker. So again, very long platform. It's now 1:15. We left just after, I think it was 12:07 when we left Tokyo. And look at how much the scenery's changed. Oh, it's even telling us how far we've actually gone. 70, is that 73 or 78.2 kilometres. The right hand screen just below the time and the speed. Pretty sure that says 73.3 kilometres. Next station, about 4 kilometres time. Kozu, I think it's very hard. Some of these Japanese commands, because you don't hear them. You don't necessarily hear them, you don't know what they actually are, how they are actually pronounced. Tokyo. 77 kilometres out of Tokyo. Look at how wide the corridor is and how many trucks are there. Alright. 3 kilometres to our next station. Kaminoyama, I think. there's so many trucks. Look at how rural it is around here. Is that Mt Fuji coming up on the right? Or is that just cloud? Oh, it's another freighter. You know, that is Mt Fuji, I could be wrong. There she is. There goes the Tenkama. I think we're still about half an hour away. Odawara next. Odawara, maybe. But that definitely looks like Mt Fuji to the right hand side there. Obviously we're some distance away from it, but on the Shinkansen ride that I had, when I went, oh, there we go, there's a Shinkansen going right past it. I don't seem to remember so many tracks in the immediate vicinity when I was on the Shinkansen going past Mt Fuji. Kilometres away to our next station, so we'll over right. Nice. How we did it. Maybe for 10 minutes on the road in real time. Maybe I'll sit down and look through that. Speed of that compared to us. trains which are shorter than my sort of train, and then the Shinkansen after that, and some of the other longer distance trains which aren't
次は
necessarily
電車
which aren't necessarily Shinkansen, but they are long distance trains nonetheless. So there's the 15-car mark, which I guess also applies to us. Alright, let's go. Just a bit too long. Again, fooled by the wrong person. And then sort of once you get a bit closer and you see the 10-car mark, it's like, I'm not going to stop at that. So I've just gone 130. When, what's that, 86.1 kilometres out of Tokyo, or the start of the run, which was at Tokyo.
ドアが閉まります。ご注意ください。
That's very rural now. That must be the Sea of Japan. That's cool. How could you not look out the left-hand side of that station coming? Maybe this was I don't think it was. I was thinking maybe this is the station where the other train you can turns around. But I think this is it.
次は停車。
Echo mark. There's the 10. That's cool. coming up. More traffic.
次は停車。次は停車。
Okay, so another wait for departure time.
ドアが閉まります。ご注意ください。
Just not realise the time that the station's there and then totally overrun
次は停車。次は停車。
Okay, we're gonna skip ahead. I think this may be our last station. Coming up, we're 5.5 kilometres away from it. I'm pretty sure this is the last station. We're on an 85, but we're coming up to a 75. And it would sort of fit. Now, obviously, they've cut some time out while we've been sitting at stations for long periods. But we're just about to crack 100 kilometres outside or south of Tokyo. They really look like they've slowed this down, haven't they? Speed's all under control, my dude. Dare say that's a local train in the next platform that will take people a little bit further on. Although, maybe that's one heading back to Tokyo, come to think of it. That's one of mine. 5-car mark. There's an 8-car mark. Yeah, that's an 8-car mark. I can see the 10-car mark now. I'm just coming in nice and slow. There's our crew waiting to go through the train. And that should be it. Thank you for driving. And thank you for watching me driving. So, the Tokaido line, we just finished it. 104.6 kilometres, 21 stations. Starting in Tokyo, working our way down through Kawasaki and Yokohama and Ofuna, past Mt Fuji. And that's a lot of fun. So let's have a look at the next line that we're going to do, the Joban line. And that's what we're going to do on the next one. So that's what we're going to do next time. I have been Simulated Earth. Let's have a look at the schedule, see what we've got to choose from. So both 10-car trains, both locals. One goes further than the other. The first one is a daytime train that's a little bit crowded. And that departs at 13:59, so 1 minute to 2. Oh, probably that's what time it arrives, and then it departs at 14:37. And gets there at 16:48. So it's a daytime train with some standing passengers. Some people standing. And our next one, the other one we can do, it's another daytime train. Departs at 10:55 and arrives at 12:22. It's another daytime train. Again, some people standing. And I'm pretty sure that this first one actually goes further. Shimbashi, Tokyo, Uno, Napori, Japanese characters that I can't read. But here we are. So on the train at 14:17, so 2:17, and arriving at 16:48. So basically 2.5 hours on this train. Anywho, that's for next time. I've been Simulated Irk. You have been wonderful. That's what we'll be driving next time. Another couple of double-decker carriages in the middle. So I presume that's like first class for people for if they're travelling a little bit further. So The Joban line is 133 kilometres in length and 29 stations. I have been... okay, so we're starting... So this one starts in Shinaga, through Tokyo, Uno, Napori, and then it heads up so Kasuta is the last station there, 133.7 k's north. Anywho, but on the next episode, what I'll basically be doing is repeating the route we've just done, but I'll be reading the manual and we'll be learning more about JR East as well. So I actually won't be driving that line. I'll be using the vision from this episode. And on the episode after that, we'll be riding the Yoban line. Anywho, I've been Simulator. You've been wonderful. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye for now. Stay behind the yellow line.